to kickstart our sneak peek into the future of the industry, we're diving headfirst into our first panel discussion, and it's one of the most pressing topics of the day, the evolving landscape of real estate regulation. Now, our two panelists will discuss how collaboration between industry players and regulatory bodies is critical for establishing trust and transparency. We're honored to have with us today the CEO of DLD's real estate registration sector, Mr. Majid Al Marri. And actually, I'm excited to announce that Mr. Al Marri was recently recognized as a top 3 CEO by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. And with Mr. Al Marri today is Property Finder's Chief Revenue Officer, Cherif Suleiman. Now, before I welcome them to the stage, our partners at Dubai Land Department have a vision of the future that they'd like to share with us. Check out this video.
Dubai Land Department is commencing a new era of its exceptional journey, inspired by the thoughts of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, and proudly launching its new strategy for the years 2022 through 2026. To enhance Dubai's position as the world leader in real estate investment, this strategy launched from a very coherent mission that seeks to enable the real estate community based on 5 pillars. First, providing seamless proactive real estate services as a result of understanding customer needs and requirements. Second, effective legislation and integrated data to keep pace with the developments of the era and its future needs. Third, fostering partnerships with public and private sectors. Fourth, developing a leading digital infrastructure to continuously engage with customers. And 5, nurturing an empowered human capital capable of working with high efficiency. And as part of its mandate towards its partners to mobilize their support and happiness across the portfolio of provided real estate services, Dubai Land Department adopts 5 institutional values which collectively represent essential tools to ensure optimal performance accompanied by a people-centric and proficient team, and in accordance with the principles of fairness, driven by passion and boldness. To fulfill its ambitious vision, the Dubai Land Department 2022 through 2026 strategy focusing on 5 main pillars. First, a pioneering real estate philosophy ready for the innovative future, and providing an innovative ecosystem based on its cumulative experience over more than 6 decades, leading to the establishment of a data-driven sector that ensures transparency in all its services, adopting an agile strategy based on a proactive method to support real estate investment, and capable of providing unique global experiences. Through these achievements that reflect perseverance, determination, and the ability to shape the future, Dubai will forever remain the preferred place to work, live, and visit. Proud of its lead in the real estate industry globally and maintaining its leadership across all fields.
Please welcome to the stage Mr. Majid Al Marri and Cherif Suleiman.
They work. Good. Go.
Thank you so much, partners and distinguished guests, for being here. أهلا وسهلا فيكم بProperty Finder, Museum of the Future. We're absolutely delighted to be here, and I'm absolutely, humbled for you, Your Excellency, being here with us. Today, what we're going to pretty much have a little bit of a dialogue around where we were, where we are, and where we're heading, and in some of the, conjecture and some of the big thoughts that we want to kind of get your reflections on, perhaps lies a lot of the this audience's inquisition. Today, we're joined by the past, the present, and the future of the industry, and perhaps a good way to start, Majid, the DLD has come a long way since the 1960s, where pretty much was predicated on a tabo registration office to this incredible 24/7 digital machine. As you reflect back on the journey here, it would be good to get your thoughts of how we got here, and more importantly, how did trust and transparency manifest itself in your thinking?
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Property Finder, for having me here today. Thank you, everyone. Today, I will speak about Dubai Land Department journey. Dubai Land Department, founded in 1960 by late His Highness Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum. Back in this time, and even before that, it used to call the At-Tabu. At-Tabu is the registration authority by that time. From that time, trust and transparency started. And moving forward, we keep updating our laws and regulation regularly. In the early 2000s, we start to focus on different areas like the investment promotions. We travel the world with our partners to promote Dubai real estate investment. And in the year 2007, RERA was founded to regulate the market, starting from the licensing of developers, brokers, and real estate companies, even to give approvals for the projects as well. Escrow account being introduced at that time, even Ijari to regulate the rent market. Then we move forward to the digital transformation after that.
I don't think it's lost on anyone in this audience that you guys have definitely built an incredible digital infrastructure that we're all today, proudly use on pretty much every process that touches real estate. The predictability, transparency, clarity, and consistency is very evident. But I can share on behalf of our partners and colleagues in this room, there is an overarching sentiment that we haven't necessarily seen the full potential of the market. If you agree with that, what are some of the current initiatives that DLD is working on to amplify the growth of the real estate market further?
Cherif and dear our colleagues and audience, I want to say it again, trust and transparency is our main focus, and even our initiatives forward, we start to have this at the top of our objectives. So moving forward with our initiatives, let me give you some amazing initiatives that we have in the real estate market. Maybe some of you, they know some of them, but let me give you more insights about them. We start with the paperless strategy. Today, you cannot find any title deed. We have the electronic title deed. We introduced the electronic title deeds. We have one of the leading applications in the real estate market. It's called the Dubai Rest. I don't know if somebody downloaded the application already. Can we know how many of you downloaded the application? Oh, I think half of the audience. If somebody didn't download it, you can have download it through Apple Store or Google Play. But let me give you some insights. Dubai Rest application have more than 100 plus services. You can apply for Ijari. You can apply for property valuation. You can issue even your a map. You can apply for the rental dispute center services available on the application and more. Also, one of the unique initiatives being launched is the smart property valuation. It's the first in the world in the property valuation. It's received a number of awards locally and globally. Recently, we received the Stevie Golden Award. Actually, the smart valuation, you can apply for the property valuation and you will get the certificates within seconds. It uses, of course, the AI to analyze millions of data Previously, we used the traditional way in applying normally, and it will take days with the committees and the decision from people. Now, thanks to the team and this initiatives, we received more than 6 awards in this initiative. One other thing also, the rental index. We introduced the rental index. Most of you know about it. And this helped the tenant, is helping the tenant and landlord to know the value of rent in a certain area. One of the new initiatives we launched also is the instant sale. The instant sale, a buyer and the seller can go directly to the registration trustee, and by using their Emirates ID, they can have their transaction done at the same time. We don't forget also our service centers. We have more than 25 service center, registration trustee and service trustee, providing more than 70 plus services across Dubai.
I think many of us probably are experiencing, these investments on a daily basis. And the sentiment over the past few years has actually been a very positive one as we interact with various aspects of DLD. One of the big things on this audience's mind is the regulatory framework for creating, authorized, available, and accurate listings. Would you care maybe to touch on some of the digital forms and the regulatory changes that we're driving to clean up, the supply?
Yes, Cherif. Also, I need to mention that the digital forms, the A, B, and F, that we focused on making sure that each listing and real estate ad is authorized, accurate, and available. We have also Cherif Madmoon, which is the QR code. This is one of the important things. Also to mention, soon we will have this in the rent as well. We will have forms for the rent.
Yeah, we're working closely on this, and I think it's good to touch on this, to our esteemed guests here. I'd love to say fortunately, because I would love to believe that everybody is here wanting to obviously enhance trust and transparency in this precious sector. By the end of June, every listing agent needs to be licensed, and there will be APIs that fundamentally can check immediately if an agent is licensed, if the listing that they're doing, be it in secondary or primary or even rental, will be authorized, accurate, and available. Even when properties get rented or when properties get sold, primary or secondary, it will come actually offline. DLD and Property Finder is investing heavily in creating this real-time infrastructure that regulates our market, so we know that your investments in human assets, your investments in tech, your investment in agents, and your relationships with landlords continue to be really, of a sound relationships. And I think this has been probably the biggest investment this year, and we're really grateful for DLD. Let me shift gears a little bit on you, Majid. And when you really take a look, as Michael, our CEO and founder, said earlier, what's happening here in Dubai and the UAE overall is unprecedented. It's not happening anywhere else. And while it's amazing to have the vision and continue to invest, it is impossible, in my opinion, for any government to be able to continue to be on top of this hypergrowth. What is DLD's philosophy or DLD's initiatives to help you scale and continue to drive, this governance with this, crazy growth that we're experiencing?
Cherif, we cannot do it ourselves. We have clear direction from our wise leadership to have alliance with the private sector. And we started this in Dubai Land Department long time back. I remember there were queues in Dubai Land Department to come and register their properties. in the beginning of the 2000. Then we decided to work with the private sector to have a number of office registration offices around Dubai. Also partnering with the survey companies to help us in the site visit to the projects. We're also working closely with the developer, and recently we introduced a new service with the developers where they can register and audit the initial agreement themselves, and we will do the quality control. Usually it take maybe 7 days, 10 days, 12 days, because the number of transactions are huge. But today, Cherif, it's taking only, it's in the same day, it's taking minutes. So this is part of our successful stories with the private sector, and I'm glad also to partner with the Property Finder.
Yeah, and in all honesty, I can definitely echo the spirit. What we've seen over the past 2 years from DLD is this incredible openness, to partner in various aspects. And I think perhaps this is an invite to everybody here to find their
ways. Even with the technology platforms, we are partnering with them.
Good. If we were to look back at the past 5 years and combine everything that's been predicted and said about Dubai and the UAE and what was possible, even the combination was, failed to do it justice. So if we look at, say, in the next 5 years, Majid, what do you have in play when it comes to innovation and regulation? What's really, what key things are you guys driving?
Not only 5 years, we have 10 years plan. Let me tell you some achievements in the real estate markets for Dubai. We are in the green area of the Global Real Estate Bubble Index for 2023. We're in the transparent area also by GLL Global Transparency Index. We are in the top 10 globally and first regionally in the real estate registration according to the ease of doing business by the World Bank. Of course, Cherif, we have a number of initiatives we are working on. Some of them already been a pilot project like the fractional ownership. Also, currently we are working on the tokenization. But I'm happy to share with you some facts and figures of last year. Most of you maybe they know that in 2023 Dubai we have transaction worth 634 billion worth of transactions. Number of Ijari contracts, we reached to 838,000 Ijari contract. So good numbers in 2023, and we look forward for this year.
You still had me at fractionalization and tokenization. I can only see Michael's face here, just he's smiling. When you really take a look, that fundamentally creates a whole new set of opportunities in our industry. Similar capabilities, allow for crowdsourcing, crowd sharing. It actually created, Alibaba to be the third largest mutual fund operator in the world using just kind of that crowdsourcing mentality. So that's actually a new dawn. Do we know, what's the time horizon? Are you at liberty to say when do we start seeing regulations in that?
We are working also on the rent-to-own regulations. Tokenization, we work with the different government departments. Land department is ready for that because we started with the fractional ownership to be in place, but waiting for the legislation.
So, Christoph, I think our CPO here needs to be designing, a fractional listing. So maybe we should start doing this very quickly. Thank you, Majid. Basically, this is the movers and the shakers of the UAE and the Dubai real estate. If there's one call out, just one, that you want to leave with this audience, what would that be?
Look, Cherif, these are the movers and shakers, and what's keep me awake at night is the sustainability of the sectors. And by investing in human assets, expertise, and knowledge, we are partnering with a property finder to have and build a digital academy. This academy will have a personalized learning. So please allow me to ask the team to start the video.
Oh, team, roll the video.
Trust. It sits at the center of our relationships in real estate. But did you know that a full 50% of home seekers said they have issues of trust with our industry? The solution? Knowledge. Building an informed and educated community of real estate professionals trained in best practices. Introducing PF Academy, the industry's first ever online education platform designed to elevate our industry by creating a climate of continuous learning. In partnership with DLD, Property Finder created PF Academy to allow real estate professionals to build their expertise through a unique, personalized, and customized education program that's available free of charge. Members will get online tutorials designed to enhance their knowledge of specific areas of the industry. Topics of learning will include regulatory information, licensing processes, Property Finder products, and business skills. Once an education module is completed, members will get a badge of achievement. Then it's on to the next level of certification. Our mobile-friendly app lets professionals take their learning wherever they go. PF Academy is flexible, it's simple, and it's available anytime, anywhere, on any device. Together, we can build a better trained, better performing, and better equipped professional community. A community that will help our industry grow and build trust with the home seekers we all serve.
Talking about the power of public-private partnerships on behalf of Property Finder and our esteemed colleagues, that it is definitely, a moment of pride to launch the PF Academy and to thank you for your role and your partnership in making it happen. The PF Academy is an online school. It's designed for you. It's designed for the entire ecosystem, and it's been kind of built over the past year on global standards, the role-based, personalized learning curriculum. Well, if you're already a customer of Property Finder and you log in, the Academy knows exactly who you are. If you're an agent, if you're an admin, if you're a business partner, if you're a marketing, manager, if you're a financial, advisor, and you log in, it puts you exactly in the curriculum that's been built for you. Along the way, you'll be able to complete content. You will be challenged with quizzes, tests, and assessments. You'll be able to get badges. The Academy comes with a full certification that is 3-level deep. The first one will be graduate, then it will be genius, and then guru. So there's depth to the amount of learning and capability. The certificates are portable throughout the industry, throughout MENA. It will fundamentally say that you have certain benchmark of knowledge and skills to do your job. In its first instance, we'll focus on business skills, regulatory and policy skills, as well as obviously tech skills, Property Finder. By the end of the year, it'll have the entire RERA and DLD curriculum, and you'll be able to take that also online. It'll be able to pass exams and certify. It will be available pretty much on any device and any web connection, and you'll be able to do that. It is free of charge. And probably many of you are laughing. Is it really free of charge? Yes, it is. It is our corporate social responsibility and helping the industry pretty much sustain this growth, because as we see more and more people come into the EU in Dubai. Some of them come from mature, markets and with mature regulatory and, policy frameworks. They want to deal with professionals, and it's our job here and our partnership and our obligation, as Michael calls it, to make sure that we do everything we can for the sustainability of this industry. Thank you so much for all your contribution. Thank you for the partnership. I know, we're early in our journey, and there will be a lot of more amazing things we do together. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Bring this up,